Hello all, welcome back to Ultra Gnoll Wanderer 4. We just finished off Lair, so it's going to be time to head into the Orcish mines. Just an update on our character. What do we got? We've got two artifact weapons, the hand crossbow GnWn and the great mace Orb Guardian's Foe. We've also got an artifact scale mail of the amoeba. Okay, that's it for artifacts. As far as our skills go, it looks like that. Yeah, that's a no. Everything's trained. Yep. And the end of the last one, we evolved more evolution. Yo dog, heard you liked evolution. So we put evolution in your evolution so you can evolve while you evolve. We're gonna get new mutations all the time now. I don't think there's a third rank of evolution, so it can't get nuttier than this. This is already the most ridiculous it can get. Excellent. Yeah. We have literally nothing on our shopping list. Okay. Well, that's it. Time to go to Orc. We have 2 points of MR. Because we have a hat of MR. Okay. So we're not so frightened of when we meet Orcish, what are those guys called? Sorcerers? Orc sorcerers? Oh yeah, and the other thing, our spell list, it looks like this. It's a very motley collection of spells. There's not really too much of a theme going on, except maybe hexes. We've got 4 hexes spells. Okay, that's interesting. Inner Flame might be interesting here in Orc. We could try to blow some dudes up. Maybe if we get the regular Orc, he'll explode. Yep. There's the first Orc Sorcerer. If we XP him, he's got a 16% chance to paralyze us. It's not too high. Actually, these Orc Warriors that are sitting back with polearms, they make for the perfect target to Inner Flame because they'll never accidentally hit us. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go up before we do get 17% paralyzed chance. I think it's worth using heroism just in case. Let's see. Can we make one guy blow up his friend? Just because I like explosions. Just do a bit of Michael Bay. It's so unnecessary, but I love it. I wonder if they know. Can they see the immolation sign? He's pleading with his friend. Please don't die. Please don't die. Not like this. Not like this. Hey, a shop. I don't know how to deal with bookshops. I guess maybe if I want to buy a book, then we get a random spell out of it. Is there any of these books I really want to buy? Not really anyway, because they're all really expensive and we don't know what other stuff we're going to find in the shops here in Orc. So I'll just not even worry about it. We'll deal with it later. If at all. I noticed that metabolic inglatiation is sort of dropping. If we got a new lighter artifact armor, maybe we could even use it. It's not a spell I normally use too much. Have you got a weapon? Okay, new attribute. Let's RNG that. RNG chooses strength. Fair enough. And it's a glowing short bow. That's not an artifact. Bad luck. Sorry, Oka, but we only accept artifacts here. Oh, for a second I thought he had a distortion weapon. I'm not sure why I thought that. I'm probably crazy. Two-headed ogre. These guys used to be scary. They're not so much anymore. Okay, orc one. Fairly straightforward. The stone walls on our right indicate that that's probably the end vault. So we'll stay away from them. And let's make some explosions. This is the benefit of... Oh no, he's on top of us. We gotta get away from him actually. Wait, we've got 1 point of RF. I guess we can blow him up. We're not gonna die to one explosion. I say that, we lose half our HP. But yeah, using random spells like this means getting to use some things I wouldn't normally use. Inner Flame, Metabolic Inglatiation maybe. Not spells that I normally use. Oh yes, here we go. Here we go. You ready? You ready? Oh, get out of the way. That's alright. We have javelins of penetration. We can throw them. We can throw them through. We can get some more value here. Look at this. That value. I don't know. The whole inner flame thing is really not necessary. But it's fun. What do we got here? Any artifacts? No. There's a throwing net for 42 gold. I'm just gonna buy that. Nets are so good. Oh, ran into the chamber. I didn't mean to do that yet, but maybe explosions would fix this. I think we should heroism too. Perfect time for a javelin of penetration. They're really good against summoners because... Oh, I'm still throwing javelins. Quiver our bolts again. As you just saw, you can shoot... Oh, we really need this guy to go down. Good. We should heroism too. He's got range. That's scary. Let's go back up. That's one decked out Orc Knight. Let's heroism again. Good time to inner flame this guy. You stepped into the fire. Why did you do that? You really didn't need to step into the fire there. You're gonna go back up and heal. If I'm being a good player, we should be doing this last. We'll exit out. We'll do the rest of the floor first. There's Nessos. He might have an artifact centaur barding. He doesn't, but we can't wear that anyway. He's an extremely good polymorph target. Similar to Sonya, he's probably going to drop his bow, and he has low ammo. So he became a guardian serpent, which is much less scary. I accidentally used heroism. My bad. Oh, random Gnoll, let's go. This is pretty legit too, because then the flame clouds, a lot of these monsters don't want to walk into them, so they're just sitting back, which means we get to keep peppering them with bolts. Oh, we ran out of bolts. Come on, guy. Okay, good. I knew if we could just get the high priest, then the summons would all disappear. Alright, let's get our bolts back. We could do this with our application macro. Yoink, 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 yoink. Starting to pull scimitars and other random things. I think it always prioritizes items that you're going to pick up with auto pickup. So if I do it here, it will pull all the bolts and gold and stuff instead of random swords and armors. And I always forget what the button is to pick up everything you're standing on. I think it's semicolon. Let's test. Do we do it? No. Don't know. Can drop this book of maledictions. We've already learnt the spell out of that, right? I don't remember. Oh yeah, that was Dazzling Spray. Okay, yeah. Speaking of which, we could be using that. That's a warlord. We're gonna heroism. I probably should not have let him just walk straight on top of us. What do? We could have a go at a couple of dazzling sprays, and maybe we could. Oh, we blinded him immediately. Okay, let's go finesse too. Okay, he didn't stay blinded for long. He's just sitting back. What is he doing? Okay, well we got him. I mean, part of that is that we were shooting with heroism and finesse, so we were shooting really fast. But I feel like he was just content to not come attack us. That probably looked worse than it was. We were dropping health, but I knew that we would never die to those guys. Oh, let's go again. Oh, we can't hit him? No, okay, I messed it up. There is no point getting hit by the glaive guy. I'm just spending all my mental energy here thinking about the best ways to inner flame things, and in doing that, not fighting particularly well. Artifacts? Nope. Shift X Control E removes the exclusions. Oh, we haven't quite done the rest of the floor yet. No, it's not a big deal. I feel like we've fought enough of the boss monsters. We got a few high priests, we've had the orc warlord, we've had sorcerers. So probably most of the really scary ones are gone. Heroism. Let's try Dazzling Spray. Well, I don't know if we got him, we just killed him. New sling bullets. Thanks, Oka. We need bolts though. There's an artifact sword and a quarterstaff. Obviously we can't be compelled to buy them because we can't even afford all of these things anyway. Although the quarterstaff does have our poison on it, so that might be something to think about for our lair room branches. Teleport scrolls, we've got 8, that's okay. So I'll mark that. The sack of spiders and lightning rod are pretty good too because we have almost 10 evocation skill. What is here? Similar. More sacks of spiders. They're pretty strong when you have evocation skill. Pretty weak without it. Not quite the same as box of beasts where it's always at least kind of good. Hey, that's our orc. So what do I want to buy? Nothing really. The quarterstaff maybe when we need our poison, but who knows? Okay. Well, we'll go. That's kind of disappointing, but we'll go do the dungeon. Maybe there'll be more shops in there. This means Kirky. Our MR is okay without being special. 25% to get porculated. I think she's got pretty good MR, which means polymorph is not going to do it. We could file a floods her, similar to when we fought Rupert. Okay, well the plan was that the water elementals would block her, but I think she's gone invis. Oh no, she's all the way down there. What is she doing down there? Get Kirky. Well, heroism. Okay, she's gone invis. Never mind. Wait, where's our magic dart? Can't miss. No, it's not. It's not good. There's something else invis. Actually, she's probably nearly dead, but she's also invis. Yeah. Let's go back up. Got her. Okawara gives us armor. It's a glowing robe. Come on, Oka. We need more artifacts. We have no means to see invis either. So I guess we'll just kind of swing around. I'm holding control. Wait, he's all the way down there. Wish we had an axe. Oh my god. Okay, this is just too annoying. Can't deal with this. Flowing gloves. Okay. It might be gloves of archery. That'd be good. No. It's also a +2 gloves, so we may as well compare fashion. This is the same color as our armor. I think I like the blue for a little bit of contrast going on there. I think that's the superior choice. You always want to look at your best. This is a bit better because at least we got a bit of a hallway, so we know which direction the dude is, but it's still very annoying because every time an invis monster hits me, I have a force more, so I have to hit space. And it doesn't work with control, so I gotta hold control down to swing, and then I can't hit control enter or control space to clear it. I have to let go of control, hit space a few times, and then hold control again to swing. It's really annoying. But the reason I have that force more is from the time that my D6 character died to an unseen horror that I didn't even notice was there. So I think it's worth having. We have magic dart. Literally can't miss. Oh, he's also right in front of us. No. If he's away from us like this, we may as well magic dart him. As sad as that is. This feels worse than when the Centaur Air Elementalist was kiting skeletal warriors for several hundred million turns. I was going to say several hundred turns, but it was probably actually thousands of turns, not hundreds. That's Maurice. He's supposed to always have a wand now. I don't know if it's bugged, but multiple times he hasn't had one. He's probably pretty good to polymorph if we can get him. We can, 71%. Yeah, it's the same thing. We're actually just dying to this guy. I think we should use heroism. It's because we don't have our poison. Why can't we? There we go. Let's see. So yeah, he didn't have a wand. I feel like at the same time Idjib was made to always have a wand, Maurice was too, but there are quite a few times where I've seen Maurice be without one. Frances is scary. We're going to Heroism Finesse to deal with her. I think it's a she. Left her with a deep facial scar. Yep, in current year. And I think we can just shoot her. Maybe. Maybe we should go with the throwing net strat. So we'll shoot a few more bolts, and then we can port our throwing net back. What happened? Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, so we got our throwing net back, so now I can throw a new one. This is actually really funny. We can just keep our throwing nets forever. She hasted herself. I don't know, we'll shoot her maybe 4 times. Ooh, okay, never mind. She summoned some friends. In that case, let's pull out the javelins of penetration and we can throw through her summons. Actually, now that we can, let's put our net back. And again. Yeah, good. This is actually so silly. This should not be a thing. Okay, time for more penetration javelins. Nice. Was Okawaru honoured by that? He was. She's quite a scary unique. And look at that, we got our net. Oh no, we lost the net during that? Oh, okay. Well, we lost one. No, we didn't. We still got our 3 throwing nets, so we didn't even lose a net then. Hey, I see a new weapon. New longsword. +3 longsword of Killer Clown's Peril. Flaming weapon, Aralek RC+. This becomes our new melee weapon. Goodbye, Great Mace of Orb Guardian's Foe. We've got some Zot 5 themed weapons going on, and this allows us to use a shield again. So thank you, shield. And maybe while we can, maybe we should just be running right into swamp, because we have a flaming sword, which is really good against hydras. No, that's okay. We can keep going. Some items in there. If we bust it open, it looks like we've got to deal with more unseen horrors. And there's no good hallway. Unless we dig one. Actually, if I shoot this corner off, I can get it into the wall as well. Okay. Oh no, can I do control and up? No. Okay, so we're just gonna have to move. Oh, there were 2 in there. Okay, apparently there were 3 in there. Oh, that's why they were all staying there. Wait, really? Odd. One hit us and then disappeared. Alright, so this book has Summon Lightning Spire in it. Come on, RNG. Come on, give us a spire. 3. Sorry, 5. The RNG chooses 4. Spider form. Do I have to learn a spell if I know there are 0 times I want to use it? I'm going to say no, just because it's going to use up our spell levels for no reason. And the regular amulet, I don't want to take off the face, so really we're just coming in here for the spell book. Oh no. I knew there was another unseen horror. It was a lot easier before because they were all blocking themselves in. Large bone plates grow over parts of your arms. Shield +4. Very nice. That's the troll Zombolt. Let's check the hatch. Alright, on to D13. As much as it would be nice to go into swamp with this flaming longsword, we also don't have our poison. So I'd kind of like to keep going in the dungeon in the hope that we, I don't know, I guess we find an our poison ring. Bees. Not good with no our poison. This longsword feels a lot stronger than the great mace did, which is interesting. It just seems like we're doing more damage with it. Maybe I'm crazy. Actually, this is a good time. Maybe not. I was gonna say in a flame, because all those dudes are gonna sit back and shoot us. But that means they're sitting back and shooting us. I think I'm gonna go a finesse as well. Oh, there's something invis here too. No, not like this. Wait, it's just a sky beast, right? Yeah, okay, that's alright. We've been slowed. Okay, yeah, it's still the Wraith. That made me think that it wasn't just a sky beast. Although the fact that it hasn't revealed itself yet is suspicious. Oh, come on. It's another unseen horror, isn't it? Ooh, Centaur Mage. Scary. Could have Crystal Spear, which would insta-kill us. Might also have Paralysis, although that's less likely to get us. How do we kill that guy? Can try our Javelins of Penetration while we got Finesse and Heroism up. Oh, he's got Lightning Bolt. That's alright, we have Arlek. Yeah, that's okay then. It is an unseen horror. These guys actually have been horrors. It's just impossible to fight them with a longsword when you have no idea what direction they're in. Come on, Magic Dart. Good. Death Knight. I'd rather heal up before we fight him. Please stop following me. This is a perfect weapon against these guys. They're susceptible to fire, and it also gives us protection from cold. Alright, looks like we're doing it. Let's try a Dazzling Spray. It actually worked. We blinded him. Okay, and then he started reflecting damage, but it worked again. It's pretty good, because we have Conjurations and we have Hex's skill. Man, it actually works really well. I should be doing that more often. Dazzling Spray, who knew? Look at that. We even have a longsword to stab with. It's not as good as a short blade, but I think it's still pretty good. Where are these elf mages coming from? This is an elf. Why are there so many elf mages? Quick check for artifacts that we haven't missed any. Nope. Think you can just hide behind your summons? Think again. You didn't see what happened to your friend? Maybe you did. You realized we only had 2 more of those left. Very well then. I see you are cleverer than your friends were. Okay, funny little deep elf mage vault there. Okay, we definitely want heroism. Did he actually just go invis? He drank an invis potion. Oh man, he must have seen how trolled we've been getting by invis monsters that he decided to get in on the action. These guys are fast. So note that if you're running from them, actually this isn't good. Let's finesse as well. Okay. The invis guy. Maybe if we throw some dazzling sprays at him, we could get him off us. Seems like no. Okay. Oh, it did, but the problem is that we can't get through here. I think he's blinded back there and stumbling around. Okay, good. Wait, is he here? Oh, he actually is. There we go. We're still hero than finesse. Now that we can see him, we should just win. Dude. So much invis. So many mages. I don't know why I didn't inner flame him. It would have been perfect. We got armor. Brightly glowing scale mail. Alright, time to change. Goodbye the scale mail of the amoeba. Hello the scale mail of the kraken. Or kraken. With slay +5. I like it. We're losing defense, but we're getting +5 slaying. I like it. As if we didn't already have enough damage, let's just get +5 slaying. Why not? I know why not, because just having our poison would be nice actually. Checking the hatch. Not again. At least we can get in a hallway. But come on, game. Wait, did we kill it? I think we might have killed it. No. Magic dart, go. I want to say Magic Dart MVP there. On to D14. Wonder of Enslavement. Okay, that's really useful to have with all the evocation skill that we have. Means we can force packs to fight themselves. These guys are slow. They can never catch us. So we may as well just inner flame him just for the fun of it. His explosion was bigger. Uh-oh. I've been operating under the assumption that, like immolation, it would only explode one tile around you. But that was definitely bigger. Okay, well today I learned. Shows how often I use the spell Inner Flame. But it looks like with more spell power, you get bigger explosions. Good to find out in a situation like that, and not when we were at one tile away from a monster. Alright, we've got potions to ID. 2 handy ones, and this one is a scroll summoning, which I'm glad we didn't just waste. What can we get rid of? The Scarf of Cloud immunity. We don't really need. We also don't really need a Wand of Flame. I guess we just enchant weapon our blowgun because what other... We've got artifact, melee and range weapons, so we're never going to be able to enchant those. And I don't know, we don't really need to enchant our shield. For science, let's try again. No, his explosion was smaller. Uh-oh. Here comes the Hornet. Good, get away. We don't have our poison. You don't want to get paralyzed. Dazzling Spray to the rescue. No, no, it's too many. Oh man, why? Where's C invis? There is none. These guys are gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. You're gonna make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. You're gonna make me act the fool. Up in here, up in here. You're gonna make me lose my cool. Up in here. Up in here. D15, lost floor. I ain't afraid of Hydras. I probably didn't even need to heroism. We've got a flaming longsword. We can take care of those pretty well. At some point in the game when we find an artifact amulet, we're going to have to take faith off, but not this day. I'm not going to swap it with any other plain amulet. New rings? Don't mind if I do. +1 evasion. It's probably better than plus the ring of stealth that, I mean, we're not really using. We're not stabbing anything anyway. Dazzling Spray, go. Hey, even more digging ones. Oh, hello Salamander. Alright, I think we just use all our gold here. We don't really need curing potions, but let's grab the heal wounds. And League is going to be potentially very useful, seeing as we don't have our poison. For Might, we're probably okay for that too. Uh-oh. Goodbye +5 slaying. You were the scale mail of the Kraken. You are now the +1 scale mail of Catatonia with int +2. That and curse, that is a bit of a downgrade. We get +1 AC, but goodbye +5 slaying. Feels bad. And here's a new sword. This is probably why we should have gone into Swamp before we lost our flaming weapon. We also just got a pair of horns from our evolution, which goes well with our hat. It's nice. We get a new auxiliary attack. Alright, new sword. Out with the old, in with the new. A +3 short sword of GnWn, maybe? Venom, strength +5. Alright, that helps us cast a bit, I guess. We can almost use metabolic inglatiation. Kind of, not really. Teleport trap, but thankfully didn't take us into the Zot or the Depths entrance vault, which can sometimes be very scary. Here we go. Alright, we can fight this stuff. There's usually a Yaktor captain inside. We still got heroism up. Oh, it's a frost giant. We've got RC somehow. It's on our hand crossbow. Okay, well we want to keep that out. Let's try a dazzling spray. I think we should stop trying dazzling spray and just hand crossbow. I think we need to heal wounds here, and probably I should have heroismed too. Well, heroism ran out. I mean, I should have finessed. Let's see. We can shoot him with a File of Floods. And let's see here. We're now standing in water, but that doesn't affect accuracy of... It doesn't affect the accuracy of a ranged weapon. Our problem is I'm worried that I don't think his bolts of cold can't hit us when we have RC, because at max damage I think it's going to be around 40. I'm more worried about the hitting for 35 plus the battle axe of freezing, which is probably close to 50 damage. But in saying that, we have some RC. Let's keep going. We have one more heal wounds, which we can quaff if we get hit again. Alright, we got him. And these guys, go get the Centaur Warrior. Nope. We're gonna go heroism. We probably don't need finesse. Yeah, we're okay. Alright, that was sketchy. Should not have underestimated that frost giant. I used heroism, but I didn't finesse. And still a very dangerous enemy to fight, even when you have protection from cold. Alright, so that's our dungeon. We're going to go into our first rune branch now, which, what have we got? Snake and Swamp. Usually you start with Swamp, that's the lesser of the two. The problem is we don't have any poison. We have a few potions of lignification, which are usually used against the first few swamp dragons you find and hope you get a swamp dragon armor. But even if we did, it wouldn't be artifacts, so that's not going to work. I think we go into swamp, we see how it goes, and if it's too bad, we go in, as in too scary and too difficult, we'll go into snake. That might sound a little bit crazy, but in fact, I feel like in some ways our poison is more compulsory in swamp than it is in snake. I don't know, it depends a bit. Once you start getting to snake 4, you definitely, or you don't definitely need, but you definitely want our poison. I don't know. But we'll see how we go in here. New book. Let's not fight in the water. Book of the Sky. Alright, Lightning Spire, let's go. So we got 5 spells here. The RNG chooses 3. That is deflect missiles. I can't say I'm too upset about that one. Can we cast it? We can. With 75% chance to fail. We could take our armor off. Should we do that? Is it degenerate? What did I drop? Oh, we're just carrying more books. Maybe, I don't know. No, nothing. Stop dropping stuff. Let's take our armor off and at least see what the percentage is. It's at 50-50. Let's have a go. Maybe at some point I'll set up a macro to do this. No, come on. No. So it's supposed to be 50%. There we go. Alright, so we got deflect missiles now. That's totally not degenerate gameplay to take your body armor off to cast deflect missiles. So, I don't know. I don't think the devs need to fix that one either. Did I say fix? I didn't mean fix, I meant change. Alright, we've got a Spriggan coming at us, riding on a hornet, which is, oh, look at all these hornets, is sort of making me very nervous, seeing what happened last game. Totally non-degenerate gameplay, exactly. Salamander knows exactly what's up. Totally non-degenerate. Playing exactly how the devs intended the game to be played. Alright, I think we're going to stop this one here. So we're starting our Swamp 2 now. If you join me in the next one, we're going to keep going with Swamp. While we're not nearly dying, I think we'll keep doing this rather than Snake. And yeah, see you then.